Anyways, fair warning, guys. If my voice sounds weird in some clips, that's because my webcam was, whenever I turned it on, it also decided to pick up my mic, so my mic got doubled essentially. It was a rookie mistake, and I'll fix it next time, but for now, you're stuck with the echo. The mission on this stream was actually to go make money, but I happened to come across a four-wheeler that I end up trying to fix up and kind of having to protect, and that's why I'm hanging around the area killing zombies so much later on. But enough talking. The action does speak for itself, and I do get some pretty fun kills in this video.
Feel free to browse
For the record, I have to
around.
translate these in order to figure out what these are. This quest is broken and you can't actually complete it. God, I love running simulators. Trader for some reason. Well, this isn't a water source. What the fuck? I think he's outside. No, you don't. This hole 45? It does. Because I found, like, what I failed to say there is I kept finding 45 ammo. We had a, one of the doors in the bathroom broke. Bottom of it came out. And so all that's left is walls, which is like a little wire cage. So the bottom of it was wooden. Now he's playing with the cage part of it. I was considering fixing it, but I don't really like it. If you've never seen it, you can actually poop out So I run across this entire city. I don't find any zombies or NPCs, but what I do find eventually is a four-wheeler. What am I looking at? What I'm confused by is the fact that it doesn't have a body and it doesn't have wheels. So I begin the arduous task of trying to get this thing fixed. So you'll notice me double back, and that's because this guy, I don't have a lock on that four-wheeler, and I'm worried that he's going to end up stealing it, and that's pretty much my main source of transportation, so that's not happening. So I run all the way back. Eventually I go to the trader, and I buy the wheels and the car jack and everything, and then I make my way slowly all the way back to the four-wheeler. It was painful. These babies are going to pass out, and they're going to wake up and be hovering in the trees. There's still a flood watch. I'll speed the walking simulation up for you. Something I didn't mention is that this server's primary way of making money is by hunting animals. And before this, I had gotten jumped by a bear, a boar, and a wolf. And I sat right here on the coast and fended them off with an axe that I no longer have. Because I'm stupid and I threw it into a wall. And this is something I'd noticed before too, is the NPCs seem to be broke. I don't know if it's because of the modding or what, but he literally just lets me sit here and beat him up like I'm his alcoholic stepfather. This is mildly amusing. Where'd he go? I'm trying to get the face where you like die. Your girlfriend's already dead, dude. Alright. Guess. Yeah, you remember that double audio I was talking about? That would have been it. So I have a celebratory drink for killing him. That's a mission, and seems you're only getting them from. You better be able to run. You're only getting them from NPCs. So I don't know if higher level NPCs spawn more points. But I'm assuming based off of what I've translated Google. I was using Google to try and translate this special currency the server has. And I got surprised. What the fuck? Hey, yo. I suggest you don't, homeboy. I am curious whether you think this is a skill issue or not, because I was pretty sure I was hitting him. Drop a comment and let me know. What? I know I've shot you multiple times. And after running Simulator 2.0, I finally make it back to the four-wheeler. Thank God. Probably just going to cover a lot of this in music because I can't really be dubbing all of this, but essentially all of my audio is doubled, so even if I did turn it on, it would just be annoying to listen to. Again, I apologize. As of right now, I have not been on the server to continue fixing the four-wheeler, and this is as far as I get. I put gas in it and 2 wheels. After that, I end up doing some more fighting with zombies. You'll see. And they're so dumb, it immediately forgot I was here. Note to future self, don't talk crap in a survival game. Remember how earlier I said I couldn't find any zombies? Yeah, now they're all over the place. There was a server restart and that apparently fixed it. I'm also trying to do that mission that I showed you the translation of. The problem is that they've modded the necklace. The vanilla necklace, you can make 5, 10, and 15 teeth on the necklace, but on here you can only do 1, 2, and 3. The job calls for a 5-tooth necklace, which you can't make. I guess this is how we're making our next bit of money for the tires, setting up zombies. Which I'm not against, I just need to be able to sprint back to trader. What? This is what I meant by the hit detection, right? Sometimes that shit just don't hit. Yeah, I'm curious if anyone else has noticed this. I'm constantly running into the issue that whenever I'm melee attacking, it just doesn't register. It's right there. That definitely should have hit, and it most certainly did not. Look at that knife, man. That is brutal. That is a gory knife. Where are all these zombies coming from, man? There were no zombies here earlier. I was bitching about how dead this town was, and now I've just killed 6 of them. And I hear another one. I was over there talking about zombies don't spawn here, and I ain't got nothing to worry about. Look at them pile of corpses. Nothing to worry about my ass. Oh. Okay, well, I guess it's a good enough time to see if a horde spawns in. If you don't know, that's a loot zombie. The answer is no. There's no hordes. Not even automatic spawning ones. Let's see what kind of loot he had. He had poetic karma. Ah, fuck. Well, I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. I was so fucking wrong. It waited until I goddamn touched him. Bro, this ain't good. What is the easiest way to deal with this? Oh, there's 3 of you. That ain't that damn bad. Actually, there's more, but it turns out they're stuck behind the building, so they don't chase me. I kill them later. God damn it, hit detection. Like I said, I've gotten pretty good at throwing hands. The biggest thing is fucking stamina. one of the most satisfying things is beating up a zombie, but you see right here, my punches are not hitting.
Bro.
So I go first person and decide I'm going to give him a two-piece. Right to the balls. No children for you.
Damn it.
And you know what's funny is normally I'm not a fan of the bow, because for the longest time it felt like Stealth Archer was the only viable option to play this game. Like, you were punished so hard for using weapons, even with a silencer. And maybe it's got to do with the mods and whatnot, but lately I felt like it's a bit easier, but I could be tripping.
Damn, fool, what the fuck? I see why the server restarts so often. Where's the one that I killed with the loot backpack? There's no way that you've despawned him, right?
Nope, I'm just blind and can't find him. To be fair, it did despawn the zombie, just not the loot.
Okay, I'm not tripping. It should have been like right here. Although it could be that it's just a little bit further up here. I don't know. We're about to find out. I think I might have found it. Since there is a backpack right here. Yep, okay, cool.
So yeah, you can see in that loot I get a 357, and I end up putting it in the bike, and that's where it is right now. Eventually maybe I'll use it, I'm not sure. I'll definitely be playing on this server some more. I've really had fun so far, despite the fact that it's a little bit broken, but you know what, that's to be expected. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Keep in mind, this is about a 6-hour stream that I've condensed down to something like 13 minutes. I will be spending more time on this server. I got to finish that full wheeler, and obviously there's a lot of zombies to kill. If you want to know more about the server or anything else in the video, check the description or the pinned comment. And if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, drop a comment, turn on the notifications so you don't miss what happens next. This is live. I do normally stream on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube, but that might change. We'll see. Anyways, I will see you in the next one.